Hey guys, today on Riding with Marshall, I'm going to answer a question for one of my viewers, Happy Residents. He asked me about the Triumph, it was a Triumph Rocket 3R, whether it could do corners or not. Well, today riding with me is one of my real good buddies, Travis.
Hello guys.
Now Travis bought one. Now he doesn't have the R, he bought the GT, much like I would have, and this is his. So the YouTuber Happy Residents had asked me, can it do twisties, and how well? Well, if the last 2 years have taught us anything about listening to a voice in the media, you know that I could say one thing and the next day it wouldn't be true. So the best way to answer this question is I'm going to show you. Now the way I'm going to do that is try to keep up with Travis. Actually, I'm just going to smite his ass. I'm going to wipe him all over the road with my super fast NC700. Insert laughter here. Yes, I will leave Travis in the dust. I will leave him as a speck in my rearview mirror. And when you're all done laughing, you can watch me actually try to keep up with him. So to say this like a WWF wrestler, I will smite you, I will throw you down, I will trample you, you will never wrestle again. Let's see how that works. After you, my friend. Let's back up a minute and meet the contestants. In this corner, I guess we're switching to boxing now. Weighing in at 660 pounds, with the largest motorcycle engine in mass production, the 2022 Triumph Rocket 3 GT. It has a 2458cc engine, that's 150 cubic inches, folks. It can punch with 160 horsepower and kick with 163 foot-pounds of torque. And in this corner, weighing in at 480 pounds, the venerable, unstoppable 2016 Honda NC700x with DCT transmission. The NC700x is light on its feet, folks, with only 51 horsepower and 46 foot-pounds of torque. Is it light enough and fast enough to face the reigning champion, though? Will it go all the way? Travis gives the Rocket 3 a slight twist of the throttle and casually leaves me behind. Well, my jacket zipper was stuck. If I hadn't been fighting with that. But I caught up. Good thing all that traffic hit the curve simultaneously. And keep in mind, objects filmed with GoPro are way closer than they appear. Having ridden the Rocket 3, I can tell you that the wide tires make for a very smooth ride, and also provide plenty of contact with the ground. The inline 3-cylinder engine is smooth also. So smooth that if you don't watch your speed, you might be testing those Brembo brakes when a park ranger gets all up in your grill, if he can catch you. The Honda NC700X is positively thrilling to ride. Wait, scratch that. It's positively engaging to, well, let's just go with it's a really positive engine, in that it sips fuel to the order of 60 plus miles per gallon. This is the third bike I bought with this engine in it. the engine that is half of a Honda Fit engine, or in Europe a Honda Jazz. I didn't buy this because the engine is at all thrilling, but because when paired with the dual clutch transmission, it is capable and refined with no drama whatsoever. Why would anybody want a bike with no drama whatsoever? Well, this bike is a perfect commuter bike, but it's also very controllable on loose gravel roads, sandy fire roads, lumpy hardpan roads. Do you see where I'm going with this? I bought it for an adventure bike. I'll bet you've never even seen this one on the lists of adventure bikes, and probably for reasons like ground clearance and a lack of engine guards.
Yeah, it's not fair. I had my hair in my eyes. Wait.
But I'm not going to single track it. I intend to stay on something resembling a road. Maybe the road of bones, who knows. The new NC750X is better in more refined ways, but I got this one well used and scratched for the purpose of, well, using it and scratching it. I may even change its color scheme. Stay tuned. Travis pulls away from me, so I think I'll just employ the pit maneuver right here to take him down a notch. Well, okay, maybe at my next opportunity. Man, that bike sure corners well. I'm ringing out my bike every which way, and he makes it look effortless. Perhaps because it is. No, that can't be it. I must have filled my bike up with the wrong fuel. Yeah, that's it. Actually, not only is the Triumph Rocket 3 a powerful and wondrous machine, but its rider can outride me any day of the week, and probably even with a few beers in him. Not only has he had some extreme training, but he's also ridden all over the country. Let's look at one of his other bikes. So just to show you that Travis was actually taking it a little easy today, this is his Goldwing, and he's done Trail of the Dragon and the Highway 666, right?
Yeah.
And the little rubber nub here is, well, it's kind of melted from him just leaning the bike on the ground. It's something I don't have the cojones to do. I'd say I'm laying on the mat. TKO.
Well, we can just go over to Burns.
Okay.
There's so much traffic.
So you see this windshield right here? If I had left the original windshield on, I would have had less wind resistance and I could have kept up with you.
Sure.
Honestly, comparing the two bikes, this is a $23,000 bike. This originally was about $8,000 with the DCT, and it doesn't have the brakes to handle what you just did. When I came into the turns, you know, speeding up, especially going downhill towards the stop sign, I ran out of brake power. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
And of course it's ABS, so you really can't do much more than that. But so you know, I also have knobbies on my bike, and I think that was the reason why I couldn't really take those corners that well. But let's see what Travis has to say.
Travis says it's not the bike, it's the rider.
I can't argue with that. Hopefully that answers your question, happy residents.